Everyone, please welcome Executive Vice President Mike Fawaz.
Thank you. What's up, AZ? How are you guys? I tried to have dinner yesterday outside. I didn't get the memo. It was very interesting. Thanks to Kevin Randolph. He said that we need to go to a special restaurant. It was great. Love it. But remind me never to have dinner outside. Yeah. I'm excited to get in front of you guys. This is our 8th Ignite Live. So we get in front of the broker community every month. And we talk about things that we're working on, things that we're bringing out to the broker community, why TPO is different. But when I was having a conversation with Kevin Randolph, I'm like, listen, we need to come out to AZ, and we need to get in front of all of you, because when I think about the business that we do and what we do on a daily basis, and we do a good job from a sales standpoint, but you are all the engine that drives this business forward every single day. So I want to prop out our cruise team members, our closing team. I want to prop out every single person in this room. I want to thank you for all that you do, and I'm absolutely excited to go live on Ignite Live with all of you. So round of applause to all of you. Thank you. All right, so I want to start by talking about, I have a lot of conversation with broker partners all the time, and the question that always comes up is, why Rocket Pro TPO? Like Fawaz, like what makes Rocket Pro TPO different? There's a lot of wholesale lender. The last time, actually, I had a meeting with one of our broker partners, and they said that they were signed up with 93 wholesale lenders. So it's a lot of wholesale lenders out there, and I get the question a lot, like, why Rocket Pro TPO? Today I'm going to talk about partner commitment. I'm going to talk about target profit control, which I'm really, really excited about. And then we'll talk about Pro Talks and All Access. But before we do so, we'll start with why Rocket Pro TPO. I was having a conversation last night with Kevin Randolph, who leads all of our operations team. Round of applause for Kevin. And really, the answer was simple. To me, it's world-class versus the rest of the world. And I don't mean to say it in a disrespectful way to anyone else out there. I genuinely don't. That's not my style. I'm not going out there to bash other wholesale lender. I respect every single broker, wholesale lender out there. But I want to talk about us. Why do I believe that we are world-class service? Because it's important that when you work for a company or you work with a company, whether you're a broker partner, whether you're a team member, and you put in the time to understand who you're partnered with, who you're working with. And I genuinely mean it, and I 100% believe it, and I wholeheartedly believe that we are world-class versus the rest of the world. And I'm going to spend the next half an hour talking about why we are world-class. But before I get started into all the things that I believe makes us world-class, I also believe that you are the reason to why we are world-class. And I mean it. Cruise, closing, every single part of the loan, from registration to closing that you touch. We also have our powerful broker partners. Round of applause for them. They're in audience today. We have our account executives in audience today. We do a lot. And it's important that you, as a broker partner, you as a partner, a broker out there that's not partnered with Rocket Pro TPO, to understand why we do what we do and why we are world-class versus the rest of the world. So let's get started. Partner commitment. You hear a lot about like, hey, we are in this space because we're committed to the broker community. We are in this space because we want to make sure that we deliver to the broker community. And these are all like true statements. Everyone, the intentions, I'm hoping, for the most part, are the good intentions. You want to be committed to the broker community. You want to deliver, and you want to be able to offer brokers things and tools and products and pricing that will help them succeed and get to the next level, especially in this market. Because when you think about it, it's been a tough market. The last 18 months have been tough. Now, I know in the last 60 days, we've seen the market move, and hopefully you can all see this, and hopefully our broker partners can see it. The business is picking up, so we're doing better. We're not where we used to be in 2020, but we're doing better. But when I think about Rocket Pro TPO, and I think about world-class service, and I think about partner commitment, here's why we are different than anyone else out there. And here's why, in my opinion, we are world-class service. So we'll get started. Number one, free credit reports. I heard a joke this weekend. I didn't think it was funny, but partners out there, competitors out there try to make jokes about if they don't have an answer for what you have to offer, they're going to try to make a joke about it. So let's talk about free credit reports first. On January 6th of 2023, we decided as a company to go out there to the entire broker community. Every single partner that works with Rocket Pro TPO, that is partnered with Rocket Pro TPO, and we said, we understand the credit report fees are going up, and they're going up dramatically. As a matter of fact, I was just on a call about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't even know, shame on me. I thought they went up this much. Then based on what I heard, based on reissues, if you're a broker partner, you understand if you're doing reissues, if you have multiple clients, you're spending hundreds of dollars on credit report fees. So we went out and we said, we have your back. We're going to allow you to pull credit in our portal at no cost. Then I heard this joke this weekend. Our competition don't know how to reply or don't know how to get over what we did. They're telling brokers that, hey, if you did this and if you pulled credit with Rocket Pro TPO and the loan doesn't close, they're going to take your client, which we all know that's not true. Our broker partners know it's not true. You in this room know it's not true. The reality is it's simple. When we think about providing value to the broker community, and when we think about making sure that we tell the broker community that we are a true partner, we're not going to nickel and dime the broker community. And we are not going to worry about pennies when we are trying to come together with a community that needs our support. So if you're a broker partner and you're using our portal to pull credit, congratulations. And I'm sure in the last 5-6 months, you have pulled a ton of credit and you've saved a lot of money, and I hope you're investing in your business. You're buying leads, you're paying your bills, and you're figuring out how to drive your business forward. If you're a broker partner and you're not partnered with Rocket Pro TPO, you're missing out. And I genuinely mean it. It's simple. There's no strings attached. There's no games. There's no hidden agendas. It's simple. We as Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Pro TPO being part of Rocket Mortgage, we have the ability to go out there and offer the broker community something as significant as free credit reports. So if you're not taking advantage of it, you're missing out. But if you are taking advantage of it, congratulations, you're welcome. But this is what true partnership is. This is when I think about partner commitment. And when I talk about world-class service, this is what world-class service is. It's not nickeling and diming the broker community. It's actually going out there and really providing value. So this is value number one. Value number two, One Plus. Look, we've all heard of this program, and we all saw what this program can do for the broker community. Every single day when I speak to broker partners, I get feedback, and I get incredible feedback around One Plus. And I often get to why One Plus, like what's making you guys do this? How are you able to offer such a product where you only have to put 1% down? Rocket Pro TPO, Rocket Mortgage covers 2%. And the best part about it, no mortgage insurance. Think about this for a second. If you're a broker partner, I am sure that you're using this, and I am sure that you're having conversations that typically you wouldn't have. And I am sure, based on feedback that I'm having with our broker partners, it's allowing you to enter into real estate offices to let them know about a unique program that you have. And it's putting you in a position to get in front of people every single day and have conversations. When we initially rolled this out about, a couple of months ago, I said One Plus will allow you to do two things. One, it would allow you to engage new opportunities, meaning you'll be able to engage with new clients that are thinking about purchasing a home, but also it will allow you to engage with realtors. You have a unique product that no one else has to offer. A unique product, I repeat, that no one else has to offer. There's One Pluses out there, there's 1% out there, but no one has Rocket Mortgage One Plus. 1% down, 2% covered by us, no mortgage insurance. But it also allows you to re-engage folks that you had conversations with before, people that you've talked to, and they try to get a mortgage, and they didn't have the 3 and the 5 and the 20% down, or their DTI didn't work because They had a lot of debt, and mortgage insurance was a factor when they were looking into mortgages. I am telling you right now, every single broker partner that asks me why One Plus and how are you able to do so, my answer has been very simple. Why not? We are truly committed to the broker community. Our job is to go out there and tell the broker community that we are not going to nickel and dime you. We are not going out there and to offer things that don't make sense or things that really don't work. You will never hear me ever getting in front of you, and we'll go through all this today, and give you things that actually don't work or things that brokers aren't using, because that doesn't make sense. That's just a waste of time. And I see a lot of that in the market. What I am going to offer you, and what Rocket Pro TPO offers our broker partners, is really tools and products and opportunities to really elevate your business. And One Plus is just one of those. I want to prop out our product team. I want to prop out our cap markets team for being able to offer such an incredible product. And I want to prop out our broker partners that are taking advantage of an incredible product such as One Plus. Round of applause to all of them. Partner commitment, okay? I can go on and on and on, and I will on a couple of things because it's important. But partner commitment isn't just, hey, saying, I'm going to do this, but at the end of the day, I'm going to control pricing, and I'm going to make these margin changes. Everyone knows that if you do business with Rocket Pro TPO, that's not how we operate. Free credit reports, One Plus, home equity summer sizzle. Look, we know where the market is at, and we understand where real estate, where mortgage rates are at, right? 7%, 7.5%, 6.75%. The market is all over the place. And there's a lot of clients out there that are thinking about refinancing and are thinking to pull some cash out, but they're not interested in the 7% or the 7.25%, and they really don't want to get a mortgage. We understand the importance of giving you tools as a broker partner to be able to go out there and win. We have our home equity product, and we've been doing very, very well with it. But what we decided to do, just as a matter of fact, I believe it's live as of this morning. Live today, we're going to help the broker community out, okay? For a month, starting today, actually July 10th, I believe, to August 6th, so for the next 4 weeks, we're going to cover Rocket Pro TPO's processing fee, which is $795 on every single home equity line. Now you're going to ask yourself, why? Like, why are you doing so? Like, come on, like, this is another $795. Fawaz, you just got in front of us. You talked about free credit reports. That cost a lot of money. One Plus covering the 2% and doing all this, that cost a lot of money. And now you're saying that you're going to cover the $795. Yes, we are. And here's why. Because we're not in a business to nickel and dime the broker community. We're not. We're for profit. So let's just get this straight. But there are times and places where you are going to make profit. And there are times and places where you just stand up. And you stand up for the broker community. And you keep standing. And you keep building. And you keep delivering. Because the broker community needs us today. I have conversations every single day with brokers that says, what will happen if Rocket Pro TPO is not in this market? And I don't want to even get there and tell you like what will happen. I think you all know what will happen and what will happen in this market and what will happen to brokers, because I do genuinely believe we offer a service and we offer an opportunity for brokers to compete, and we offer an opportunity for brokers to have that freedom and the optionality they need. So again, started yesterday, live right now, till August 6th for the next 4 weeks. As a broker partner, you're going to be able to save $795 processing fee on every home equity loan. Round of applause for that. All right, Padlock. I want to talk about Padlock, talk about spending money and really investing in the broker community. We all know that when you want to have a conversation with a client about extending a rate, or a conversation with a realtor, letting them know that, hey, the rate is about to expire and you need to extend the rate, those are not very happy conversations. And they're not comfortable. I was a loan officer for 10 years. I was a realtor as well. And I know how these conversations go. So we did this 2 years ago. And you ask yourself, like, you rolled this out 2 years ago, you're talking about it today. And the answer is, yeah, I'm going to talk about it every single time. Because when you have something as valuable as Padlock, there's no way you won't talk about it every single day. there's no way you're not bringing it up on every single call. If you're an account executive, you should be having conversations about this every single time you speak to a broker partner. If you're a broker partner and you're working with Rocket Pro TPO, congratulations. I hope you're enjoying your Padlock days. If you're a broker partner out there in the industry and you're not working with Rocket Pro TPO, my question is, why not, when you have the ability to get perks and to be able to have things such as Padlock? So let's talk about Padlock real quick. We decided about 2 years ago, maybe a little bit over 2 years, to give our broker partners the opportunity to add Padlock days and to take Padlock days into their vault every single time they close a loan. So if you're a broker partner and you close a loan with us today, you're going to receive 3 Padlock days. Now, those Padlock days add up quickly. And now, when you're in a position that you need to extend the rate, you don't have to pay for it. And you don't have to charge your client for it. And you don't have to go to a realtor and try to have a conversation about it. All you have to do is use your Padlock days. And it costs money. It costs a lot of money. I look at P&Ls all the time. It is an expense that Rocket Pro TPO occurs every single month, every single day. And we have broker partners that use Padlock days all the time. Last time I checked, I think over the course of, since we've rolled it out, we've saved the broker community over $160 million in Padlock days. Think about that. If we were a broker, if we were a wholesale lender, thinking about nickeling and diming the broker community, you would see Padlock days up there with an X on it. But that is not who we are, and we will never be that type of lender. Our goal is really, truly to empower the broker community. Our goal is to put the broker community in position to win every single day, and Padlock days is just one of those. So I want to thank our cap markets team for it. I really enjoy Padlock days. I know our broker partners does. And if you are not a broker partner with Rocket Pro TPO, I highly encourage you to call us. I highly encourage you to have a conversation with us so we can let you know what Padlock days is and what it does for you. All right, moving on. We have more. Credit upgrade. Had a conversation last week, Thursday, with a broker partner that is not partnered with Rocket Pro TPO, that will be partnered with Rocket Pro TPO this week. We're working on their application. But part of the conversation was that every single time they pulled credit and the client didn't qualify, they had a process where they used an agency to look at that credit report, look at that credit score, and really work on rescoring. And on average, it cost per client, per pull, anywhere between $50 to $175 to rescore. And the process takes anywhere between 4 to 21 days. Well, it's simple. If you're a broker partner with Rocket Pro TPO, you have the ability to use our credit upgrade team every single time you have a client that doesn't qualify, or even if you have a client that qualifies but you want to improve the credit for free. Free. Think about that. Get in front of you, and I'm talking about a lot of investment. And I wanted to make sure that today we talk about investment. Because when we think about world-class service versus the rest of the world, it's going to take investment. It's going to take humans. It's going to take people every single day working on innovating and really delivering to the broker community. Credit upgrade, I'm not going to lie to you, it costs a lot of money. I think on an average per file, it's about $300. And yes, it adds up. You all know that. It adds up. But again, if you are truly committed to the partners, to the broker community, and you're committed to your partners, why not give them that tool, empower them to win business every single day? Empower the broker community to go out there and win business from realtors. Have conversations with realtors. Have broker partners that speak to realtors often and ask them, hey, all I want to do is take a look at the files that don't qualify. All I want to do is you give me an opportunity to look at credit scores for clients that didn't qualify. Because I have this incredible partnership with Rocket Pro TPO, I have a team, our credit upgrade team. They're able to take a look at these opportunities for you, move that credit, and get it back to you. Are we good? All right. Credit upgrade. Round of applause to our credit upgrade team, by the way. All right, I have a V8 change, and this goes live tomorrow, but it's important that I talk about it. This one is very simple. Look, Change. What about now? All right, VA changes. We wanted to make sure that we simplify our VA process for our broker partners. So what we did was, if you all know, like prior to this change, which will be effective tomorrow on all loan estimates, we as a company covered the non-allowables for our broker partners and their clients. But what that did is it puts the clients in a position and the brokers in a position to have to wait on us to take a look at the loan and take care of the cures. And really, broker partners didn't want that. And what, based on feedback that we've had with broker partners, is all they wanted us to do is just to be like the rest of the industry, to really treat VA loans similar to everyone else in the industry and how they do VA business. So live tomorrow, we're going to switch up how we do business based on broker feedbacks on VA loans, and we're just going to be on par with the rest of the industry. It's important. Sometimes, I mean, we as a company, we always want to innovate, and we always want to deliver, and we want to be different. But in this one, we've been different for a while, and based on your feedback as broker partners, we're going to make that change, and I'm excited about it. I've had conversation with our Inner Circle group, and they're very excited about this. I think it's going to be a big win for everyone, and it's going to put you in a position to win, and you don't have to wait on us anymore. It's going to give you that efficiency. It's going to give you that speed you need. So I'm excited about it. I wanted to make sure that I talk about it as well, because feedback is a gift, and we appreciate the feedback from our broker partners. All right, I want to talk about Cruise for a sec. When you think about commitment, and you think about really being out there for the broker community and really delivering things that are different and being innovative, in my opinion, Cruise is the star of the show. Every single time I have a conversation with a broker partner, every single time I have a conversation with a loan officer or a processor, Cruise is the star of the show. Cruise is that differentiator that puts us where we are in a position to be world-class service versus the rest of the world. And we've rolled out Cruise about 2 years ago. And in the last 24 months, the feedback has been incredible. But I can tell you, it wasn't easy to roll out. It wasn't easy to put together. And it was a change. It took a lot of people getting together. It took a lot of team members understanding that this change was important and understanding that without this change, we won't be able to go out there and deliver world-class service. And it's incredible to see what we've done in the last 24 months with Cruise. I do want to call Mr. Kevin Randolph, our Senior Vice President of Client Experience. He leads all of our operations team. Round of applause for Kevin. To talk about Cruise. I think you're good.
Good.
Unless you want my mic.
What's up, AZ?
Hey.
Hey. I am, is my mic working? Yeah? Good? All right. I'm so excited to get up here today and be able to talk to all the brokers out there and brag about all of you in front of us, all the operations team here. The Arizona site has a special place for me because I was here for 8 years before I moved over to Detroit. So I know all of the hard work you all do every single day. Thank you. So with Cruise, look, we realize that we are the wholesale and correspondent lender that everybody has to contend with, right? And we're constantly looking for differentiators, okay? So we realized that we needed to do more than just have a global underwriting pool where a partner could have 1,000 different experiences, you know, through the loans that they send us. We needed dedicated groups to really make sure that we personalize the experience with operations. And, you know, there's a lot of other lenders out there that we have all the same tech as them, right? We have streamlined processes, we have the automation where it needs to be, et cetera, et cetera. But we realized that we needed to take a humanized approach. Partners, what partners really care about out there is relationships, right? Being able to communicate with somebody, knowing who that person is, and continually having that same experience. And it helps us too, right? It helps us know how our partners prefer to be communicated towards. It helps us with being closer to our partners, which are our clients overall. And that's exactly what we did here. So you can see you have a small, dedicated group that it is within Rocket Pro TPO that handles all of your loans. You have your crew director, they're the linchpin. We have a couple crew directors over here. I'm gonna put them on the spot and have them come up and talk a little bit later. We have dedicated underwriters. We have dedicated underwriting team leaders. We have an escalated partner specialist, which helps the crew with anything that's a rush or anything that needs to be reviewed or other things like that. We have dedicated closing team leaders and title coordinators and closing specialists. So that way we make sure we have that consistent experience for all of our partners out there overall. Talking a little bit about how to utilize your crew. So as we talk a little bit more, to partners, I was talking to one of our inner circle partners a couple weeks ago, and he was like, Kevin, when you first gave us the crew and it was dedicated group, I didn't really understand right away what the benefit would be to our business. But as time went on and they started communicating with their crew director, and they had some areas where they maybe had a niche client that they consistently got, right? They could communicate with their crew director. They could train their crew specifically on how to handle maybe some difficult loans that they specifically get continually. And that's ultimately has been a big win for them, and it clicked for them. They started to understand that the benefits with this crew, right? And that's how you tailor the crew to you as a partner out there overall. And it helps the crew. The crew grows with your business. That's what's a great part about it, is the crew grows as the partners continue to grow, and they all work together to achieve the same results and the same outcome overall, which is awesome. So talking a little bit about the crew leader, the crew director, we have Miss Amanda Ortiz on here. Yeah, from Arizona. Top shelf crew. You know what? Why don't both of you come up? We got Amanda Ortiz and Marcos Rodriguez. There are two of our crew directors here in Arizona. So instead of me talking about what they do every day, I figured I'd bring them up and have them talk a little bit about what they do every single day.
All right. Am I on? Hi, guys. I'm Amanda Ortiz, crew director. Marcos Rodriguez here. We are crew directors, underwriting crew directors out here in Arizona, and I'll talk about kind of what we do on our crew partner visits. So recently, Marcos was able to actually visit one of our partners, Adax over here in the corner here in Phoenix during a partner visit. We kind of just go there and we talk to partners about some of the things that Fawaz talked about, right? The products, what we have to offer. We get feedback, because feedback is a gift. We always work to get things better, to make things better. We come up with new ideas. So we travel all across the country, crew directors along with account executives, to kind of play off one another, right? We have the sales side and operations side to go over exactly what cruise is. So that's kind of what we do while we're out on the road, and Marcos is going to go over some of the day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Again, Marcos Rodriguez. Real quick, I did have the pleasure of visiting our partners over here in Paradise Valley on Amanda's behalf, and your operation is top-notch.
Yeah.
But back to, I think one of the most important things that we do are partner intros, right? Whether you're coming from UWM to Rocket or you're new to Rocket, you don't know what you don't know.
Good.
Yeah. And partner intros are a big thing to that. One of the things that we do, or I specifically like to go over, is what we do, how we're here to assist. I go over what Kevin kind of went over, right? I send down a loan, there's too many hands in the pot, one of 3,000 underwriters can get it. Crews are different, right? They've been around for almost 2 years. And so a big inch is going over that intro, letting them know who their crew director is, what I'm here to do for them, letting them know a group of underwriters that they work with, 30 dedicated underwriters, all trained in different things to field any loan and any question, introducing them to team leaders, right? And so when those conversations are done, one, they know who their crew is, what we stand for. For instance, we're the care crew. Our partners know that. And then they know, I think more than anything, is they have access to all the inches our underwriters have. A lot of that is Pathfinder, right? Those are the guidelines that we have access to, that our partners have access to. So another thing is knowing who to contact and when. Rocket Connect, right? I can't speak enough about Rocket Connect. You have an HOI issue, you can submit a Rocket Connect to get straight to the source. VOE, same thing. But the ultimate goal, again, is to let the partner know what crews are, because, again, you don't know what you don't know, or you're coming back to when we didn't have crews. 2, let them know who their crew is and what we stand for. And then 3, show them those valuable inches that we have available in Rocket ourselves that they have access to as well.
Thanks. I think my mic went out, so I'll use this going forward. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Marcos. two awesome crew directors we have. I spent a little bit of time with them earlier today. They were on the phones with partners nonstop, trying to help them through their loans and other questions and stuff like that. So both of your crews are top notch. Thank you very much. But that's really what cruise is
Can
about.
I add a couple of things with you?
Sure.
I heard their mic wasn't working, which is not a big deal.
No.
When you're live and you're on the 20th floor, you're going to get some radio frequency stuff, but it's important that we do cover again what these incredible human beings talked about. First of all, you saw humans here, right? Humans handling your business as a broker partners. None of this tech stuff, and we have tech stuff because we are also a tech company. But at the end of the day, we wanted humans to handle your files. We have crew leaders, we have crew team leaders, crew directors, we have underwriters, we have human beings working on your files. Whether we're visiting you in your offices, and we do that a lot, and if you're a broker partner doing business with us and you want to meet your crew leader, please let them know that you want to see them in person. We can facilitate that for you. Or if you're a crew lead, if you're a broker partner and you haven't had a conversation with your crew leader, I highly encourage that you do so. Our goal is to deliver to the broker community world-class service. Meaning, if you're a broker partner, whether you're in California, Michigan, Hawaii, Iowa, Alaska, wherever you are, and you have an issue or a question about a loan, I want you to have the ability to pick up the phone and call your crew underwriter. Call your crew team leader. Call your crew director and have a conversation with them about it. You know why? Because we're a team. That is our job. Our job is to deliver to you world-class service. And I want to thank Kevin for really, in the last 2 years, putting this thing together. I want to thank Kevin leaders for working on this. This is why, in my opinion, we are world-class versus the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay. You got it. All right. Thanks. When I talk about world-class service, I also talk about tech and innovation and really going out there and doing things different. I am excited to talk about target profit control. Innovation, doing things different. I'm here to announce that live today, we have an incredible tool that is exclusive to Rocket Pro TPO. Round of applause for that, please. So when you think about what we wanted to do is, again, as a wholesale lender, you're always trying to innovate. You're always trying to deliver value for your partners. And when I talk about partner commitment, this is our commitment to wholesale lenders that operate in the correspondent space. So if you're a broker partner and you do core business, you now, live today, have the ability to set comp per LO. And if you're a correspondent lender and you're doing business in the core world, you absolutely right now should be smiling when you hear this change, because this allows you to have that certainty that you need. It gives you that speed, and it gives you that confidence where you don't have to continue to chase every single loan, figuring out what pricing looked like on that loan, what did the comp look like per LO. This gives you that confidence and gives you that certainty and puts you in a position to go out there and focus on something else. Compliance is taken care of. Everything else, we've got your back. I promise you, this is a game changer for every single correspondent broker out there in the community. So if you're a broker partner with Rocket Pro TPO, I am asking you, if you operate in the core world, give us a call. Have a conversation with your account executive. Have a conversation with the team leader. Let us walk you through the next steps, because I promise you, and I know you know this because you're in this space, this is a game changer for you. But if you're not in our world, you're not doing business with us, I hope you understand and recognize what this will do for your business, and I hope you will pick up the phone. All I'm asking is call us. Let us have a conversation and show you why this is different. I want to prop out our product team, our tech team, and every single person that worked on this. But this is why we are world-class service versus the rest of the world. All right. 2 more things. Our doors are open for you, and they are. We host our all-access events, and we're asking broker partners to visit us and come down to Detroit and spend a couple of days with us. Have conversations about what we do. Let's talk about the product. Let's talk about the market. Let's talk about what's going on. But we don't stop at broker owners. We're also inviting loan officers, but we're not stopping there. We also invite processors, because processors plays a huge role in the business. And without processors, quite frankly, brokers will be lost and we'll be lost. So we appreciate our processors partners, but also we invite realtors. At our last All Access, we had a record number of realtors coming down to Detroit where we had conversations with, and we let them know what we are all about. And we talked about our partnership with their brokers, the brokers that they work with every day. And really, it's a 2-day event to show the world who we are, but more importantly, put our broker partners on a pedestal in front of the realtors. So I encourage you, if you haven't taken advantage of this as a broker partner, you should. This is one of those things. It's an experience, and I promise you, excuse me, every single time I speak to a broker partner, go up here, we're good. After All Access, the feedback has been incredible. So again, our doors are open for you. You just got to make sure that you knock, let us know that you're interested, and we'll make sure that we host you, and we'll have a good time together. I'll leave you with this. Dan Gilbert once said, "A penny saved is a penny." And it's true. A penny saved is a penny. I look at P&Ls all the time, and I think about margins all the time because that's the business I'm in. But what I am not going to do, and what Rocket Pro is not going to do, is nickel and dime the broker community. Not today. Not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. We stood by the broker community when a lot of wholesale lenders stepped out. I remember COVID. A lot of people shied away and sat in corners and didn't deliver. That's not what we did. We delivered. And we signed up people at record pace. Brokers that walked up to us, knocked on our door, says, "Hey, I've never worked with you. I've never seen how your system works. I don't even know what you do. But here's what I know. You're one of the very few that's still out there offering a rate sheet and trying to compete and trying to offer a service." And we did that. Excuse me, because that was important. And we do this every single day. Free credit reports, 1+, giving value to the broker community, true value, things that you can use, things that you can go out there and win business with every single day. That is our goal. We're not done. We're just getting started. I believe target profit control is really an incredible inch for our correspondent partners. And you're going to see how this is going to help you, set you apart from everyone else, and really help you build your business. But I believe all the things that we talked about today, cruise and everything else that we offer, and Padlock and credit upgrade, those are all tools, those are all commitments, and those are all things that makes us world-class service. But I'll leave you with this. We are not world-class service without every single person in this room, our powerful operations team, and we will never be world-class service without our broker partners. What we do today and what we do tomorrow and what we will do in the future will define what Rocket Pro TPO is to this wholesale channel and what Rocket Pro TPO will be for this industry. I believe that we're the right partner to allow people to have that optionality and the freedom they need, and we are the right partner to put you in a position to win and never allow anyone to tell you what and what you can't do or nickel and dime you. Because at the end of the day, a penny saved is just a penny. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Let's have a big day.